The smart money appears to be investing in anticipation of the approaching bull market in 2024. I'm going to offer you all the information you could possibly require on each of these cryptocurrencies in this video at a really good high level. Welcome to our channel, Finance Experts. Let's dive in. Number 1. Gala. This project has received some incredible news that increased my commitment to it more than any other project out there. And while I haven't begun buying Gala just yet, hearing this news and knowing that your OG supporters are aware of it has made me incredibly optimistic about the project in the long run. What news is this, then? In actuality, the team burns Gala tokens worth about $660 million. They destroy everything that they have personally of Gala. This indicates that they are totally dedicated to the network. They are basically declaring, hey, we don't make money unless we produce a good product that you want to use, with this statement. To have additional flexibility, they also upgrade to a new contract. On a Gala network, there can be a maximum of 50,000 nodes, with 43,000 of them operational at the moment. Another factor is that they offer drop rewards, which provide additional motivation for people to wish to become Gala nodes. The cost of the Gala nodes themselves is high and continues to rise. There are numerous advantages to becoming a node, however, there are always 100 new nodes added to the network. In my opinion, Smart Money will purchase Gala Games since Gala is one of the industry leaders in the gaming or GameFi field. The gaming or game finance business will be enormous in 2024 and 2025. Number 2. Jasmy Coin. These guys are engaged in some interesting activities, right? They are focusing on IoT, which will be a huge sector not just in 2025, but most probably in 2030 and beyond. As more and more things become digital, they move online, sports obviously being the most essential as IoT allows you to track anything. IoT will apply to anything that can connect to the internet via Bluetooth. Jasmine is concentrating on safely storing IoT data, which is crucial. It is actually just as valuable as gold. It considers areas like healthcare, for instance. You know that healthcare providers sell your data or medical information to outside parties for investigations and other related purposes. Jasmine correspondingly continues to guard this, which is crucial. And specifically at the moment, they are entering the Japanese market, which is important in the area of trade finance and is likely to be crucial. These individuals also have some really big partners: Toyota and Transcosmos. The cost is about 35% of a cent, which is fantastic. In any case, I'm going to say it's great since in the past year, but the costs have actually been quite reasonable. Hey, we're better than accredited investors. We are approximately 1,400x down and it costs $5. It won't reach $4 or $5 anytime soon. I believe that the average estimate is $1. I estimate that the next bull market will range from about 25 cents to $1, depending on a few factors. Number 3. Moonbeams. Since you require trade is obviously quite liquid, this will essentially attract all forms of traffic into Moonbeam. And once the network is efficient in going forward, they will actually have all the liquidity up and running. Moonbeam will benefit greatly from it because it will filter out all of that type of traffic. I understand that it resolves the query for all linked chains of Polkadot parrots. These are all of the power chains that are currently connected, more specifically Moonbeam. Since you require trade is obviously quite liquid, this will essentially attract all forms of traffic into Moonbeam. And once the network is efficient in going forward, they will actually have all the liquidity up and running. Another amazing thing about Moonbeam is that they are currently self-financing a new parachain slot through 2025. So, every one of the original supporters or investors received all of their and Glimmer tokens back, which is fantastic. The best part is that they didn't demand that anyone bond their tokens again. The network is only 1.5 years old, yet already there are 282 dApps running on it. Considering that the price is currently around 22 cents, why do I tell you, it is fantastic? It's wonderful. Why? As a matter of fact, we are at present hovering near its all-time low, which was set a few days ago at 21 cents. Number 4. Render. This protocol supports decentralized computing. These individuals are somewhat in competition with Flux, but they are concentrating on rendering the proper render network. So, these folks are in favor of the information age and anything digital. You can next consider how dependent modern movies are on CGI and how computationally intensive rendering those kinds of scenes are. Also, can cost hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars and takes a long time. Any task that calls for GPU rendering is possible. It is also extremely brief. Even if you can pay in US dollars, the nodes or suppliers of the network's hardware are always paid with renders tokens. Furthermore, as there is a limited quantity of raw resources in the globe, GPUs will soon become rare. As before, Ethereum and the use of render will help people. The price was also 25 cents. It's also at an all-time low, but it's currently 52x higher. When Bitcoin reached that $16,500 mark, it was at approximately 39 cents. Therefore, we are currently 500% higher. So no, the DCA is not at a favorable moment. However, if this project drops to $1 or less, you need to create by orders, establish by alerts and put this one on your watch list because it will go on to achieve fantastic things. Number 5. Link Chain. Chainlink is among the OGs. And let me explain why the coming bull market will be very favorable for it. Chainlinks are an Oracle service, right? The requirement for integrating current web to data, whether it be physical data or online web to data like stock prices, means that these will always be necessary to web for Web3. Additionally, Chainlink is releasing an extremely strong update. For years, they have been working on a project known as the Cross-Chain Interoperability Protocol, CCIP. It resembles TCP/IP, which I suppose you might compare to a standard for compatibility throughout the crypto world. It won't only link networks together and create a bridge between these two objects. It will be able to establish a direct connection between two DAPs. Therefore, it functions somewhat similarly to the Internet Protocol for DAPs, essentially linking everything together, which is fantastic. Therefore, the price is currently $5.39 also. Please keep this number in mind. Because we've pretty much been ranging across these channels here over the past 12 months, I'm going to say that it's a good moment at ECA. Again, $5.39, which is the current price. What's this? Your lowest price for the previous 12 months was $5.46. We have lost 1%. That's 1% less. Still, it's something, isn't it? This is significant because, once more, the prices are coming down. Not only do we have the most recent 12 months, but also the most recent 2 or 3 years.